Liverpool versus Arsenal. Big question to you before we start talking about the actual game. Is this going to be a season-defining fixture?
Certainly, certainly. It's critical 3 points for both sides. I can't really wait out one or the other just by being unbiased. The other thing being that Jurgen Klopp is also seem to float right now on very thin ice. Rumors about patience running low and things like that. But
I highly doubt Jurgen Klopp is going to get sacked.
I would not either. But with the current trend in the Premier League, you never know what somebody could do. So I'm just throwing it out in the air, reading about these rumors and just having a laugh over it.
Yeah, I think Manchester City will be very excited about this fixture because I think this is the one fixture they see throughout the fixture list, except their own match that when we go to Emirates is where Arsenal can potentially slip up, and with good reason. I think Liverpool have the third best home record in the league, or maybe the fourth best, but their home record is really really good. So even though that performance against Chelsea was absolutely garbage, and generally they have been pretty atrocious away from home. Their home form has been absolutely fantastic. They beat Manchester City at home earlier in the season, and of course, the most recent victory against Manchester United, that 7-0 rubbing. What I'm most worried about is Jurgen Klopp essentially rested his the core of his entire team against Chelsea. Mohamed Salah didn't start, Van Dijk didn't start, who else? Thiago Silva didn't, Thiago
Both their
Alcantara
fullbacks
didn't
didn't
start.
start.
Yes, Robertson and Alexander Arnold didn't start either. Um, I don't know how much stock to put in the whole trying to put the fear of the manager in the team versus he just wanted to rest players ahead of that Arsenal clash because he maybe thought that Chelsea was going to be an easier opponent than they ended up being. I honestly feel like Chelsea should have won that game. Liverpool were so porous defensively. And that brings us to like the big point, right? Like, how do Arsenal get past this Liverpool team? How do Arsenal actually get the 3 points, the three absolutely crucial points?
Let's throw it back to the reverse fixture and the first 5 minutes of the game. We scored the first goal in the first 5 minutes of the game, attacking from the left. Target Trent, expose his defensive frailty, and get that goal in the first 10 minutes. I know this is Anfield, I know this is not the Emirates, but the weakness still remains, right? It's not as if Trent magically starts defending when he's at Anfield versus away. They just have a better home record because they have been intimidating at home, and the crowd really works as the 12th man. But you have to utilize some of those gaps, and their midfield, when compared to Arsenal's midfield, I would certainly pick Arsenal's midfield at this point in time. So we will have to use all of our numerical advantages, all of our individual advantages rather, and just give it all out there. Leave nothing unturned, leave no stone unturned. Go for the win. Do not play conservative, do not play too pragmatic, but just go for it because this is one of those fixtures where you clearly can define intent for everyone across the league.
Yep. I think the most important thing for us, especially going into the attack, is going to be that transition play. Like you said, their midfield, man for man, is a lot weaker right now than ours is. They don't have the same amount of pace. They don't have the same amount of workmanship that we have in our midfield, and I think that is the biggest advantage we have going into this game. Not to mention, Saka will probably be able to keep Robertson held back, and Martinelli should be able to keep Trent kept pushed back as well. The biggest question mark is whether Luis Diaz is going to be fit for this match or not. That might prove to be a little bit of a sticking point. But I have confidence in Ben White. It does mean that we'll have to be a little bit more wary about how they attack us in that situation. And of course, it seems more than likely that Saliba is not going to be fit. They haven't confirmed anything yet, but I would
They
be,
won't. They
yeah,
won't.
I would be massively surprised if he ends up being fit for this game, which again means that Holding is going to start. Again, that sort of slight weakness in our defense that we really need to try and address. But if you have, like you said, we have everything that we need in attack. My biggest worry is Alisson has yet another insane game. He has been fantastic for Liverpool this season. And he has made some incredible. I read the stat the other day. He has saved 11 more goals than he was expected to save when you consider the shots that they have faced on target, which just shows A, how horrible Liverpool's defense has been to give that many
True.
shots, but B, how good Alisson has been in just keeping those balls away. And that's where it's incredible that Jesus got those 2 goals last weekend, because we need him to fire. We need players like Saka to really push Alisson and get those goals from the chances that I know for a fact we should get, because this Liverpool team is not quite there yet. But yeah, you're
Could
right in
be.
that.
It could really be that we have a random goal scorer. I'm not really counting on our strikers or attacking talent being the first to score the goal. I just want to see a goal more than counting on someone to score.
It would be
And
quite incredible if Holding ends up scoring.
why not? Why not? Why not? I really at this point in time I have my faith in Holding. It's not too far out that we thought he would go on to be a very, very good defender.
Mhm.
But injuries have played its part in his career being curtailed a little bit. But it was also at a point in time when we did not really have a midfield to shield our centre backs. So some of his performance frailties have come from that aspect. Right now, our midfield is much better
Yep.
in that sense. So I really don't anticipate Holding ending up in a lot of trouble, except if we're on the counter and if he's the last man defending, then I might be a little bit worried.
Yeah. Again, big advantage for us is that we did get that full week's rest, whereas Liverpool have not quite had that. So hopefully that gives us a little bit of an edge in terms of just energy levels as well. But yeah, Liverpool at home, scary prospect. This definitely changes our season. If we get these 3 points, it's not just the fact that we skirted past a very big banana peel there, but also there's just the sheer confidence that you get going to Anfield and picking up 3 points, something even
Totally.
Manchester City has not done this season, would be absolutely incredible. And the morale boost that it gives, I mean, that should see us through the rest of the season, which is why, I think we say that this is a very season defining fixture. It doesn't Losing this match doesn't derail our season, but winning this match, I feel like potentially just gives us all the impetus we need to then go on and win that league. At that point, then it'll be very hard to keep our emotions in check.
As I've said it earlier, 9 games left, 9 finals left. Play each game to its merit. Play each game as a final, and let's see what the end of the season holds. Let's not really put any team on a pedestal, or let's not downgrade any team.
Mhm.
I just hope we give it all out there, leave nothing to chance, and just be there. Just be there.
Yes. Come on, you Gunners. Put up a great performance. That's really all I want to see. I want us to go there and give Anfield a great show. Show up as the Arsenal that we've been all this season, and that's really all I care about. As always, please guys, like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think about this fixture. Do Arsenal have a legitimate chance of winning this game, or are Liverpool just way too good at Anfield? And yes, we will see you guys next time.